On this month's edition of the FIFA World Cup Magazine, we profile forward Dmitry Poloz. We celebrate the start of the Confederations Cup with some Kiwi and Russian fans. And we go behind the scenes at the Zadumka Children's Theatre. In November 2016, Alexander Ovechkin, three-time world champion, captain of the NHL's Washington Capitals and the face of Russian ice hockey, was named the 10th ambassador for the 2018 FIFA World Cup finals.
I'm very proud and happy to represent my country in this way. It's a great honor to be named an ambassador alongside a number of other famous and well-known people.
Born and raised in Moscow, Ovechkin hails from a sporting family. He began his career with his hometown club Dynamo before being drafted #1 by the NHL's Washington Capitals in 2004.
Ice hockey was always my first choice, but this wasn't the case for all my family. My mother played basketball and my father played football, which meant I played those too. I used to enjoy playing football outside with my friends. It was an important part of my life growing up. Of course, they are two very different sports. I think ice hockey is tougher and more dynamic, but football is more technical and requires a person to think about the play in a different way. When it comes to football, my favourite team is Barcelona, and my favourite player is Lionel Messi. I had the opportunity to meet him in Washington, which was a dream come true.
Serving as one of the faces of the 2018 FIFA World Cup, Ovechkin has been a keen observer of the recent FIFA Confederations Cup. A colourful extravaganza featuring some of the world's best teams, the tournament has served as a prelude to next year's finals, offering an insight into what fans can expect in 2018.
For our fans, it's a great honour to have the chance to see players like Ronaldo and Chicharito. With all these international football teams coming to Russia, it gives the fans the opportunity to see them live. To experience seeing these players and stars live in the stadium is very different to what you see on TV. Having the best players in the world on show here is also very important to the promotion and development of football across the country. Our national team results haven't been that great recently, but the hope is that competing in tournaments like this will provide an incentive for them to move in the right direction.
In 2018, Ovechkin's hometown of Moscow will play a pivotal role in the FIFA World Cup. Two of the city's football venues, the Spartak and Luzhniki stadiums, will stage 12 games between them, with the 81,000 capacity Luzhniki playing host to both the opening game and final.
I think they've done a great job with the Luzhniki. It's a real football stadium. I think fans will really enjoy watching games at the stadium. I think it will have a fantastic atmosphere, and I hope fans from around the world will come to the games here. We will welcome them with a big smile. I think visitors will have a great time and an enjoyable time at both the stadium and in the city, because there will be huge excitement to see all the teams. I'm Alexander Ovechkin, 2018 FIFA World Cup ambassador.
To mark the opening match of the FIFA Confederations Cup 2017, another meeting between hosts Russia and New Zealand took place at the Dynamo Stadium in St. Petersburg, this time between the fans. 8-a-side, with unlimited rolling substitutions, the game was 20 minutes each way.
The idea of the game came from some Russian fans. It has become a tradition for us to play friendly games against visiting fans from other countries. Our fans contacted us at the Russian embassy asking for help in reaching out to the fans from New Zealand and organising this match. We were fortunate that the New Zealanders were very organised. They have a fan club called the Flying Kiwis, and they really helped. It was thanks to their involvement and organisation that we could arrange this match so quickly and easily.
We wanted to come here and give everybody a chance, like everybody should. Like everyone can play football, like every human being is a human being.
Ben and I have been friends for a very long time, and he's mentioned it might be a game, like a bit of a pre-match warm-up sort of thing. And I thought it was just going to be a bit of a casual pick around. It's turned out to be quite a formal event. People from the Russian FA turning up to be part of it. So, yeah, I jumped at the opportunity. It's fun. Football brings people together. It's always good to be involved.
Aside from the match, which ended 3-0 in favour of the visitors, the two teams laid flowers at the nearby Siege of Leningrad Memorial, honouring the match that took place at the stadium in 1942.
For us, hosting these friendly games is very important. We want to unite fans from both countries and help them get to know each other better. It's about making new friends and for the fans to show their support for their respective national teams.
It was an honour really to be invited and be part of this and to acknowledge this history. I'll remember this game for the rest of my life for sure.
The Zadumka musical theatre for children has a long history. It was founded in 1973. Over the years, it has become very popular. Whenever I meet people and I mention Zadumka, they say they've either seen a performance or practiced with us. There are two groups, a singing one and a dance one. Children train here from age 4 to 18.
Zadumka is the most important thing in my life. I've loved dancing since I was 3 years old. And when my mum brought me to Zadumka, I was very happy. I love performing for them. I've always wanted to be part of something that shares with people a variety of different stories.
Our success is built on remaining relevant. At the moment, Samara is anticipating the start of the Football World Cup. Everyone is waiting. The city is preparing for the tournament. The local children are eager to learn more about it. In light of this, we decided to create a play called The Journey of Football, which I think will be of interest to the public and our children. It showcases the host countries and their national dances, which allows us to perform a variety of different styles. As the World Cup will be held here in Russia, another dance we have included in the show is the kalinka. It's known worldwide, and it's the most significant of all Russian melodies.
As a performer, our aim is to not only entertain, but to encourage support for our national team too. We want to inspire the audience to keep believing, despite the challenges our team faces, and have faith that they'll win.
Our plans for the future are very simple. Next year, 2018, our theatre group will celebrate its 45th anniversary, the same year as the World Cup. Over the course of the next 12 months, we will be preparing for the tournament. We want to showcase our play, The Journey of Football, as many times to as many different groups of people as possible. I think the more opportunities a person has to learn about or get involved in something new like the World Cup, the better life is. Things like this bring people happiness.
On the pitch, the road to Russia continued as Iran became the second team to qualify for next year's tournament. Needing just 3 points from their final 3 qualifying matches, goals from strike duo Sadar Azmoun and Mehdi Taremi were enough to secure Team Meleh victory against Uzbekistan. The win in front of a sold-out crowd at Tehran's Azadi Stadium means Iran qualifies for successive FIFA World Cup finals for the first time in their history. With the top 2 teams in the group progressing to the finals in Russia, Korea Republic's surprise defeat to Qatar means Uzbekistan remain just 1 point behind them in the standings. In Group B of Asian qualifying, Australia hosted Saudi Arabia in Adelaide, needing a win to boost their qualifying chances and open the scoring through Tomic Juric. Salim El Dosri equalised for the visitors before Juric claimed his second. The leading scorer in FIFA World Cup qualifying, Mohamed Al Salawi, claimed his 16th goal of the campaign to again draw the Saudis level, but the Socceroos weren't to be denied. Having drawn 4 of their last 5 qualifiers, Tom Rogic's 64th minute strike was enough to secure all 3 points. The victory sees Australia move level on points with Saudi Arabia, who remain second on goal difference, while Japan top the group with 2 games to go. In European qualifying, France looked to cement their position at the top of Group A as they face Sweden in Stockholm. Despite opening the scoring through Olivier Giroud, the 1998 champions were soon pegged back, Sweden's Jimmy Durmaz with the equalising goal. Deep into injury time, an error from France's goalkeeper Hugo Lloris gifted Ola Toivonen the opportunity to claim all 3 points for the hosts. The victory sees Sweden move to the top of the standings ahead of France on goal difference, with 2010 runners-up the Netherlands in 3rd. In Group G, Spain faced the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia in Skopje and opened the scoring through David Silva, who scored for the 4th consecutive match. Diego Costa added a second before Macedonia's Stefan Ristovski claimed his first international goal. The result sees Spain continue their undefeated start to life under head coach Julen Lopetegui. Unbeaten now in 59 World Cup qualifiers, a sequence stretching back to 1993, Spain remain top of the standings ahead of Italy, with the 2 due to meet in September. Elsewhere at the Estadio Azteca, Mexico hosted the USA on matchday 6 in the 5th round of the CONCACAF qualifying. Having changed their head coach in November, the Americans have been in imperious form under Bruce Arena and opened the scoring in spectacular fashion. El Tri soon hit back though through Carlos Vela to claim a share of the spoils. In Panama City, Panama face Honduras, looking to keep their chances of qualifying for their maiden FIFA World Cup finals alive. Los Canaleros had lost only once in their previous 4 qualifiers, but twice fell behind before Roman Torres grabbed an injury-time equaliser. The point sees Panama remain 4th in the standings behind the USA, with Mexico top and on course for their 7th consecutive FIFA World Cup finals appearance. And finally, in Oceania qualifying, Solomon Islands travelled to Leyte, knowing a win against Papua New Guinea would see them qualify for the OFC playoff final for the first time in 12 years. Despite falling behind early to a Raymond Gunemba goal, the Islanders hit back through their captain, Henry Fajaradu. Before forward Jerry Donga secured all 3 points. The victory sees the Solomon Islands finish top of Group B and progress to their second ever OFC playoff final appearance, where they'll face Group A winners New Zealand, who finished their campaign undefeated. In the centre of Russia's capital city sits one of the oldest and largest zoos in the world. Set over a vast 53 acres, the Moscow Zoo houses over 1,100 different species and welcomes over 3 million visitors annually. Behind the scenes, a dedicated team of zoologists care for the animals, as well as conducting vital research, ensuring a wonderful spectacle for the many visitors.
I always dreamt of working with animals, but I never imagined I would end up working quite this closely with them. I work with the great apes. We feed, train, and take care of them. A gorilla family and 2 orangutan families. The thing I like most is communicating with these animals. They're like humans, so every day I spend with them, I find new ways to communicate. Moscow Zoo is a city within a city. It's a great place. There are so many fantastic animals to see.
A walk around the zoo takes you through all 7 continents of the world, from the Arctic polar bear to the Chinese red panda. One area that consistently draws the biggest crowds is the elephant enclosure.
I love my role at the zoo. I am the elephant keeper. Let's say my role is like a nanny. I make sure the elephants feel comfortable. Working with them is like a journey. Every day I discover something new. When training, I really enjoy it when an elephant learns a new command, or when I get them to act one way or another. It gives me such enormous joy. You can't compare it with anything else. Everybody is interested in watching this big animal. To see an elephant is intriguing and satisfying.
Moscow Zoo is a wonderful place, where a person in the city centre, among the cars and the noise, can enjoy nature and learn new things about animals. The zoo is always a popular place for tourists in the city. During summer weekends, we can expect over 70,000 people a day. Of course, we're expecting an influx of tourists during the World Cup, and we're ready to welcome them.
We've talked about giving a football to the gorillas and orangutans to play with.
I plan to experiment with my elephants to check whether they'll be able to predict the results of games at the World Cup, like with Paul the octopus.
Just a stone's throw away from the action of the 2018 FIFA World Cup, the Moscow Zoo is ready to host some games of its own.
My favourite memory in football is when Michael Owen scored that goal against Argentina from 25 metres out. It is the moment that drove me to be a footballer. He was such an amazing player. At that time, nobody could stop talking about Michael Owen. I had his books, his videotapes. I used to watch them every day. I especially liked the way he carried himself. A true star. I think my main strength is my pace. Then, my technique. But most important is my vision.
Working hard to impress before they host the 2018 FIFA World Cup is Russia's new poster boy, Dmitry Poloz. His appearances in the Russian Premier League for FC Rostov have seen him gain a key role in the national team. A major part of his rise and development has been the influence of his now former coach, Kurban Berdiev, who nurtured Poloz to a starring role at Rostov.
He managed to unlock strengths that other coaches couldn't see. Certainly in my football career, he's been like a father figure to me. He helped me to see my potential and develop in the right way. He's been the most significant influence in my life.
In recent years, a number of Russia's senior attacking players have either retired or fallen out of favour. This has seen Poloz's star grow on the international stage. Having featured prominently for his country at the FIFA Confederations Cup 2017, the next 12 months will be vital for the forward as he looks to ensure his involvement as a key member of Russia's team at next year's World Cup finals.
At the moment, the national team is being rejuvenated. There are a lot of young players in the squad who haven't gained many caps. The progress is there, though. We seem to gel more as a team with every game. For me, Andrei Arshavin is Russia's best player of the last 10 years. Personally, to take his place in the team is a massive responsibility. I'm completely aware of this. It's a case of getting my head down and working hard to reach that level. I think about this constantly and try to focus on that goal in order not to let my country down. I think any ambitious young footballer would be the same. It's a source of such great pride and honour for me to be able to play for the Russian national team.